The following is an Outdoor Channel original production.
Welcome to Fort Bragg and Range 37. Range 37 is where our nation's Green Berets do all of their advanced skills training: shooting, sniping, and breaching. It's unheard of to get a look at what actually happens here. However, we've got a charity event. We've got celebrities coming from all over the nation to team up with our nation's Green Berets and compete head-to-head in a shooting competition. And get this, they're counting me as one of the celebrities.
Well, today we're calling it the Special Forces Tactical Challenge. The idea behind the event is we brought in some celebrities. Basically, they're teamed up with two of our Special Forces soldiers, and each of these two soldiers are from one of our different groups. They spent a day yesterday going through, hey, this is how you put our kit on, this is what we do, this is how you fire the weapons that we have, all in a very safe and educational manner. And then today, they got to go out on our range, Miller Range Complex, named after one of our Medal of Honor winners, and basically put those skills to the test with the Special Forces soldiers that are on their team.
The first range up, India. India Range contains a long-range tactical training course of fire consisting of still and moving targets positioned from 100 to 300 yards. This run begins with the shooter firing over a car at as many targets as he or she can hit with an M4 carbine. Next, the competitor transitions to a bolt-action sniper rifle to fire at a stationary target located 300 yards away. Finally, the shooter must clear a rack of 6 steel targets from 10 yards away using a Glock 19.
This trains our world-class, SOF operators. So yes, it's a great range complex, and I think the American people would expect us to have the best facilities that we possibly could. We're out there on the forward edge of freedom, defending our country, and we don't take it for granted. We use this range to the utmost of its ability to get the most out of our people, our weapon systems. When we send a person forward out of this range or out of this course, he's one of the best that our country has to offer.
Former two-time Olympic wrestler and UFC fighter Dan Henderson is our first celebrity on the course.
I just love the country we live in and the liberties that we have, and without guys like this, we wouldn't have it. So, any chance I can to give back and do what I can, being able to help in a different way, that's all I'm here for, and would love to do it every time. I was a fighter, so we didn't have any weapons, but just knowing body mechanics, and I think the biggest thing that is going to help me out in the rest of this competition is just mentally not freaking out and not getting nervous about it, just going out doing the best I can and just being mentally solid.
What we're hoping to accomplish is two things. We want to highlight and showcase exactly who the Green Berets are. They are quiet professionals. As everyone knows, that's what they're known for, but sometimes to their detriment. So the nation doesn't really know exactly what they do, what their challenges are, what they do as a family. And then we hope to showcase our organization, Special Forces Charitable Trust, letting the American people know exactly who we are and what we do to help them.
This is really cool, being able to do an experience together and just see the charitable side together and really get to know families is really special for us. I'm still learning the lingo, but I think we used the M4 first. And that was hard. That's my hardest. Just trying to find the red dot. The freaking red dot is the death of me. I don't know how those guys stay calm under pressure. I was literally shaking, just trying to get it done fast enough for them.
These guys are the best of the best, and I've got the best team with me, so I'm clearly not experienced. Just being out here all day yesterday was a blast. These guys know what they're doing, so these are the guys you want to learn from. Being part of the Charitable Trust Fund is awesome, and it's such a great cause, and being able to come out here and raise money for these guys and their families, it means a lot. I appreciate everything they do. Big supporter of the military, so being out here with them, seeing firsthand what they go through and how impressive their skills are, it's fun to watch. I like the sniper rifle. Yeah, it's fun. Not the best at it, but we'll get there. Still early in the day.
So we've got a great crew of celebrities that have agreed to come and support. They are all huge military supporters, which is key. I didn't have to sell them on anything. They got it. And when I posed this opportunity to them, not one of them batted an eye. So I think it's a true testament to who they are. And I think that if you just watch them throughout the day, they're having a ball. And they're so glad they made the decision to come and support.
We do so much with the military in general. We just love it. It's a big part of our heart. To be able to help these guys, their families, the Charitable Trust in any way we can. But to get to come do something fun like this, it's definitely a huge icing on the cake. And this is by far the most icing I've ever had. I think on the long-range stuff, like I did extremely well on that. So I think I probably smoked all them on that. We'll see. Really knocking them down and not missing, and was almost as quick as some of the other guys. It was just a really good feeling to really, knock those targets down.
Probably one of the best runs on snaps all day, man.
Welcome back to Fort Bragg, where we're doing a little shooting with the Green Berets. Let's go take a look at Stage 2.
This stage has competitors pile out of a truck and shoot their M4 carbine at stationary and spinning steel targets 100 yards away. They move to a shooter's box near a parked car and shoot around and through the vehicle with their Glock pistol at targets approximately 7 to 10 yards away. Finally, they move to a bus and use their pistol to hit a lengthy plate rack approximately 15 yards from their location.
I'm shooting with the third group guys, which is where I served. So our strategy coming into today, the three of us, is that, none of us has to be the fastest on a stage, but we all three have to be just good, solid fundamentals. And a lot of times that's what people forget. This is a lot of movement, shooting, speed. It's easy to think, I gotta go fast, fast, fast. You shoot as fast as you can get your hits. So strategy for today is brilliance in the basics, just keep it simple, work as fast as you can, stay focused on simple things and basics.
Not clear.
Next challenger, Tom Beckstrand, former Green Beret and current Guns and Ammo writer and TV host.
This is a high round count facility. I went through this program about 15, 16 years ago. We started with 56 students, we finished with 32. It's an advanced skill. No one's yelling and screaming, but the performance standards are very, very high. You either meet the standard or you don't. And it's what they call a gentleman's course. So everybody's nice to you, but you either make the standard or you don't. And if you don't, hey, we love you big time, but you gotta leave.
Go ahead, lock and clear.
It's country music star Chuck Wick's turn to take on Fox Range. Chuck's known for his 2007 hit, Stealing Cinderella, and for his nationally syndicated radio show, Ty, Kelly, and Chuck. He also participated in ABC's Dancing with the Stars. Here's Randy Couture. This former U.S. Army sergeant excelled in a career of mixed martial arts. Randy won 6 UFC titles in 2 different divisions, the first of only 7 fighters to accomplish such a feat. As a former soldier himself, Randy feels compelled to volunteer to raise much-needed donations for the Green Beret families through the Special Forces Charitable Trust.
Well, it's a chance to give back. I wore the uniform for 6 years. In the 80s, there wasn't anything going on, unlike now. So any chance I get an opportunity to give back to the folks wearing the uniform, I'm gonna jump on it.
Finish strong here.
Known for winning the 2014 Bachelorette, Sean is also a personal trainer who owns a company dedicated to making healthy meals.
I really don't shoot at all. I'm a personal trainer in Nashville, so this is kind of outside of what I usually do, but it's awesome. I'm gonna start shooting more, so I have the best coaches here. These guys have been awesome and learning a ton. I wish we were able to do this another time. So this course right here, you're starting off in the car, all right? So you gotta load up, you gotta open that car by yourself, hop around to the hood, and then you're driving that rifle down on the hood and you're going for all the targets out there. You got a Texas Star out there, which is always fun. You got 1 magazine, and then you gotta drop that. You got your pistol with the next 2. And again, you got a car there to use. You also have another Texas Star, which sucks. And then you got little targets all over the place, trying to hit those. Hop on the bus. You gotta find yourself a nice little spot there to hit those plates. I think my guys are leading. I think I'm taking them down just a little bit, so we'll see. We got another event coming up, which I'm excited for. But I still think I'm gonna beat Chuck Wicks. And that's all we're here for, actually.
That was amazing. The adrenaline rush, the competition. Besides my husband sabotaging my competition. He locked me in the car, and then the car would not open, so.
It started off as a joke. Someone was like, what if you just locked your wife in there and she couldn't get out? Because you have to start in the car and you have to open the door and get out.
But then the car malfunctioned, and the door would not open, still won't open.
Yeah, so then we broke the car. And
Yeah.
I think it ended up to your advantage, though, at some point.
Flustered me a little bit, yeah.
Former Olympian Shawn Johnson captured the heart of the world in 2008, earning Olympic gold at the young age of 16. She also gained notoriety joining the cast of ABC's season 15 of Dancing with the Stars.
You!
Don't do it. Did everybody take the guns away? You don't have any guns on you, right? You have no guns on you?
Welcome back to Fort Bragg and our Celebrity Green Beret event. Let's go check out Stage 3.
Shooter ready.
Yep.
Stand by.
Andrew East's 10th Special Forces team demonstrates Stage 3, which is designed to test shooting under duress by using real-world urban obstacles, such as firing from various cars, dragging a full-size dummy, and changing firearms during the run.
We like competition. We think that that brings out the best in people. Again, we're being safe, but the competition represents the training that would be done out here on this range, where we take our Special Forces soldiers, take them out here and send them through what's called the Special Forces Advanced Interdiction Program, where we're teaching close quarters combat, some sniper operations, all those kinds of things that we would use in a real world kind of engagement.
We can do a mission by ourselves, or generally we're partnering with a partner force around the world. So working with other people, this is what our folks are good at. What we get out of this facility right here is what the craft is from these instructors is they're experts at shooting. Our folks are experts really at the basics: shoot, move, and communicate, provide combat medical support, and they can do that with a partner force.
The Special Forces Charitable Trust is the one that's kind of pulled it together and did a lot of the planning and support.
The Special Forces Charitable Trust is a nonprofit organization. We support the Green Beret community and their families, so the warrior, the spouses, and the children all encompassing.
We take these Green Berets, we give them all this wonderful training, we send them downrange, and it's dangerous and it's difficult, and they adapt to that environment, they perform well, and then they come home, and sometimes it's just hard to make those changes back and forth.
We take the challenges specifically that Special Forces families face, and we build a program around those challenges to meet those needs. We talk about anything from finance, marriage, parenting. We talk about loss, and we listen to what those needs are, and then we try to build something that actually fits that need.
If they fall on hard times or they just need a little bit of help, that's the mechanism there to help that Green Beret and the Green Beret family.
I know there are a lot of patriots out there that want to help support. They just don't know how, and they don't know who to go to. And our charity actually provides that for them. So the best way to do that is actually to go to our website, specialforcescharitabletrust.org.
Married to Sean Johnson, Indiana native Andrew East is best known for his career as a long snapper in the NFL.
Being married and now having a daughter, like, you really appreciate the Special Forces Charitable Trust, just because that's what they're doing, is supporting families, and being out here and actually getting to know the guys and realizing that there's a face to the Green Berets that we never really had realized before is really special.
The last run, I felt horrible. I may have busted myself in the face one time. I forgot to extend my arms, but that's okay. I mean, who's counting? I am. My eyeball is. It hurts. But no, this is fun, man. The first run I did, I actually did pretty well. Felt good about it. This run, we didn't really practice yesterday, so I blame my teachers. I blame my trainers. But I feel, at the end of the day, it's all about having fun, and out here, watching these guys that do it for a living is pretty amazing.
It's high volume. Accuracy matters, but speed matters more, just the way it's set up. But it's a lot of paper targets. You start from a vehicle because a lot of what Special Operations does is mounted. So draw, shoot from the vehicle, get out. It's a lot of moving with a loaded firearm, which takes a lot of training to get comfortable with. But all the guys, that's what this course is for. And it's one of those things that's what makes Green Berets different than everybody else. So started mounted, dragging dummies, running, reloading on the move, and then shoot, shoot, shoot. So this would replicate what you would find in an urban environment. Something like you're in the city, And all of a sudden it breaks bad, and we gotta get it done.
I felt better on this one. The last one, the line of plates, I kept hitting them, but they didn't fall, so I was hitting them too low. I had to hit them over in the center or the top, but I felt the paper was a little easier. Felt like it worked pretty well.
Country music superstar Lee Brice is no stranger to success. He's amassed 8 #1 country singles and 7 CMA nominations over his career. His music has been streamed over 3.2 billion times on Pandora and has had over 400 million YouTube views.
Man, I had fun. I don't think I was quite as accurate on that run. Just a different thing. Losing track of targets. Instead of once you hit one, it goes down. That's a whole different level of, not knowing what's going on, but that got me a couple times, but I still think I did pretty good compared to some people out here. Chuck race. I've been shooting guns since I was very young, and different types of guns, and I've even shot a lot of these types of guns, but not like this. Not with all the training, all the little things that you remember. There's reasons for every single thing they do. This is something completely different. These boys, they're a whole nother level. I've done things like elk hunting and stuff like that where you're hiking through the mountain. You might have to make a shot after you just hiked up a half a mile and you can barely breathe at 10,000 feet. You still have to find that moment and you still have to concentrate and breathe. So I was at least prepared for it, but it doesn't take it away. It's still here, but it definitely makes it harder, and I think that's one of the reasons why I was a little bit less accurate on this one than I was on the last one.
After getting locked in on the last run by her husband, Andrew, Sean wasn't taking any chances this time.
You ready? Yeah, stand by.
We are pretty competitive.
We're very competitive. He's crushing me today, which I was not expecting, but
I don't know. We'll see how it all shakes out, but I feel pretty good. After, we rarely shoot guns, so
like never.
It must be a stroke of luck.
So, yeah, we've got great instructors.
Yeah.
Having a blast out here and burning a ton of powder. We get back from the break, let's check out the next stage. Welcome back to Fort Bragg. Let's check out stage 4. It's the last one and see who takes home the big win.
All right, the load for this stage is going to be carbine, 1x20, and pistol, 2x15. Start off with your rifle.
All right, cheer on seeing the course fire. Understood. Shooter ready. Yep. Stand by.
Competitors enter the shoot house and work their way through the first 3 rooms, engaging targets as fast as they can hit them with their M4 until it runs dry. They move down a hall, transition to their Glock 17, and finish the targets in the 2 remaining rooms. Speed and accuracy determine who wins.
We watched the other guys breach and do all that yesterday, but we didn't really get to walk through this range. But it's pretty self-explanatory, so. Felt good. I mean, I probably could have gone a little faster, but I was more interested in making sure I hit all the A targets. It's fun to, low ready, moving and shooting like that is really fun.
At the end of the day, it's all about having fun, and out here, watching these guys that do it for a living is pretty amazing.
Three targets. Aim higher. Higher. Safe. 3 more targets.
From the box. There you go. Makes you want to shoot faster because they're right there, and you know that if you were imagining they were shooting back at you. So yeah, who knows? The whole building kind of made you feel a little more intense. So got people yelling at you from above. No, let's stop. Go. 1 room, 3 targets. Fun. I felt like it was so fun, I can't take it. It was definitely a whole nother level. Again, the noise, just the quick draw, the quick, everything you got to think about. It's just, it just shows you how much they learn and how special they really are. Special Forces is for sure a deal, man. These guys they're the real deal.
3 targets.
We always need great people. We're talking about the great people that we have with the skill sets that can be selected to come into our formation. We want to make sure that people are aware of what we do. These celebrities are great Americans. They want to help us showcase, the people that we have here, the great formation that we have here. And I think what they're doing is fantastic, helping our country, helping our force. I appreciate it, and I know that all of our formation, the country appreciates it.
The SFCT is actually giving a certificate to our top fundraiser, and that is Mr. Chuck Wicks.
So I've always been a patriot. I've always loved my country. I love giving back. I love watching people that, fight for us every day. So what can we do for that, right? Is just give back to them, support them, let them know that we care, let them know that we see them. And that's why, Special Forces Charitable Trust and things like that are unique. They're also, you can always tell when a Green Beret is shooting, it's a lot faster than me.
The top shooting team is 10th Special Forces.
I don't know how, but we won, baby. My team won. It was a blast. Crazy. First of all, I'm going to appreciate all the people that serve way more. Second of all, I'm going to try to coax my wife out to go to the shooting range. Third, I'm definitely going to brag a whole ton because this is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and I can't believe that we came out on top.
This is really about Defense of the Nation. We appreciate the folks coming out here, the celebrities. Our folks appreciate it. We've had a really good time. This will help us recruit better Americans into our organization, produce more Green Berets, and we truly appreciate it.
Special Forces is definitely where everyone wants to be, right? So if you haven't joined the Army yet, it's as simple as finding a local Army recruiter, going to their office and telling them that you want to go into special operations. And we have direct pathways that you can get right in.
It was really humbling to be out with these guys who are the best in the world at what they do, and then hear the commanding general say that they're not special, they just work to be different. And I think having that attitude, whether you're a Green Beret or doing anything else, is really like an important mindset. Just like, hey, you work to be different. You don't just pop out special. So that was really cool to hear.
I'd like to congratulate 10th Special Forces Group on taking home the win. They put together a killer team and emerged victorious. Also like to thank the Special Forces Charitable Trust. This is a complicated event with lots of moving pieces. They put a ton of time and preparation into planning and execution. Thank you, Special Forces Charitable Trust. Lastly, I hope you enjoyed this exclusive look at what happens at Range 37. You know, the unofficial motto of the Green Berets is the quiet professionals. And it's kind of unfortunate because my personal opinion is they're a little too quiet. Nobody knows who they are. Nobody really knows what they do. But thanks to this show, thanks to the Special Forces Charitable Trust, and thanks to Special Forces Command, we were able to come out here and give you a little peek behind the curtain, a little taste of what happens here at Fort Bragg.